Next up on the Uncle Trav scroll, Jason and I recently revisited the topic of how long we'd let you babysit the girls.
Is Uncle Travis still not allowed to babysit? To be fair, on the other podcast, I did say that I would leave 3 children with him unsupervised for like an hour. That was my answer.
That's babysitting.
Yeah. I do think that I would leave him unsupervised with 4 children. I think I'd still do it for like an hour, maybe 2.
Yeah, I mean,
Finn is still at, I keep getting asked this question when our babies are still at like a crucial age.
Yeah.
Where it would not be nice to do to Travis to make him babysit all 4 kids right now. If there was a situation where I needed him to babysit the older 3 kids, good luck, Trav. See you in a couple days. Like, yeah. I'd ditch him.
Yeah, I mean, I think Trav's great with the kids. He's really good with them. You might have to like coach him up a little bit before you leave, but that's about it.
I don't think so, because I think they're all old enough and opinionated enough that, like, in terms of the crucial things, bathroom, food, water.
Yeah.
They're going to tell him what's up.
Yeah.
Right? Like, Wyatt will just straight up tell you, I'm not eating that. You know what I want? Wawa chicken fingers.
Yeah.
And I know Travis knows how to order food.
Mm-hmm.
So we're good. I would leave him for as long as I need to with the older 3.
Yeah.
And I'd just take Finney with us.
Yeah.
Perfect. Look at us. Signing Travis up for babysitting.
The Kelce family has ended up documenting almost every stage of raising kids in real time. And lately, that conversation has started to include Taylor Swift, too. Most of it comes from Kelce's side, on her podcast. Not gonna lie, she's been open about parts of motherhood that usually stay private. She's talked through the birth story of her youngest daughter, Finn, describing what she called the newborn bliss reality check, the gap between how people imagine a new baby and what those first weeks actually feel like.
I always say, I am so incredibly grateful to be able to get pregnant. Unbelievably grateful. I have realized in my adult life that it is not as easy to get pregnant as we were originally led on to believe in high school. Okay. You can't just look at someone and whoop, there it goes. It's not that easy. And so I am so incredibly grateful to be able to get pregnant. But it is a means to an end. When I tell you that I cannot stand being pregnant, I mean it. I don't have a fun time. I am nauseous for most of my pregnancy. It tapers off a little after the first trimester. For every single one, it's been the same. It tapers off a little bit, but I continue to have nausea throughout my pregnancy. I have had aversions more than cravings for every pregnancy. When you're super pregnant and someone comes up to you and says, "Oh, isn't this just the most beautiful thing ever?" I want to punch you in the face. I'm not going to, but I want to. I know that it's a girl every time. I've known this since we found out Ellie was a girl. Benny and this baby, I have known both times that they were girls again. We've never done a gender reveal. I'm not big on gender reveals because I do think there's always some degree of bias, whether you realize it or not. To be completely transparent, when we found out we were having Ellie and Ellie was a girl, I cried for a solid 30 minutes. I'm not talking about like that I was sad. I'm talking about a full heaving cry for 30 minutes because I felt different in the beginning of that pregnancy. And I had somehow convinced myself in my subconscious, not even knowingly, that it was a boy. And so when I heard that it was a girl, I completely lost it. And to be clear, I hold only the slightest bit of guilt about that because then we met Ellie and she was the sweetest, most lovely little girl, and she still is. But there's always this underlying, you kind of lean in one direction. I always tell people we want healthy babies. Everyone thinks we went for a 4th to try for a boy. I knew we were going to get a girl. So I want healthy babies. I've said on my TikTok that I had a loss before Wyatt. And so it made pregnancy a different experience for me. So healthy babies, that's what it is. That's what we're looking for. But I do not like being pregnant. It's not fun. 0 out of 10, do not recommend. Since I have not had the joy of having a ton of cravings, I would love to hear what some of yours are. I do find, especially this pregnancy, that sometimes when people say something, usually it's not a funky pregnancy craving, it's just a specific food that I then want it. So maybe we can set off some cravings.
She's also shared something much harder, a past miscarriage, telling her audience directly that it never leaves you, in an episode aimed at making other women going through the same thing feel less alone. That's not a throwaway detail. It's one of the more honest moments on either show, and it's part of why her podcast built an audience beyond football families in the first place.
When I experienced my miscarriage, I felt like a bunch of people came forward to support me and offer words of encouragement or love. And in so they divulged that they also had experienced losses. And it is interesting how sometimes it takes you experiencing a loss for people to open up about their own. And I don't necessarily think that we should always have to be prompted to share what is very, very normal in trying to grow your family.
Kylie and Jason have 4 daughters, Wyatt, Elliotte, Bennett, and Finn. And Kylie has talked openly about what it's like being pregnant in public. When she was expecting her 4th, she described the pregnancy experience frankly, including how people reacted once they found out it was another girl. She's also joked more than once about fans and commenters speculating about a 5th child, telling people to watch what they wish for because, as she put it, my uterus might hear you. It's a good reminder that a lot of what circulates about her family online is speculation dressed up as news. The 4 kids she has are confirmed. Anything beyond that mostly isn't. Travis Kelce's connection to that world has mostly come through being an uncle. On one Not Gonna Lie episode, Kylie and Travis went back and forth about him babysitting all 4 nieces at once, trading stories about what actually happens when he's left in charge for an afternoon.
I'm working on getting that to at least
That number up.
At least a couple hours.
Honestly, to be fair, and I said this, it's always, we always ask at the worst time. Because the last time we talked about it, Finn was still nursing and she's very into mom right now.
Nice.
For whatever reason. How long would you feel confident babysitting all 4 girls?
However long you would need a babysitter.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think
I'm just gonna come drop them
rock
off.
out. Yeah, come on.
We're gonna do the knock up, and then we're gonna be driving away by the time you make it to the door, and all 4 of them are gonna be on the stoop like, we're here.
You don't got to threaten me with a good time.
See you in a week.
Freaking blast.
Do you need to be coached up, or you think you got it? Is there anything that you would be like, I'm going to need some information on that?
Not a big directions guy, like the manual to the TV and all that. Like
that is known in the family.
I feel like I got some decent parameters.
See, it's funny you say it like that. If you ask Big Ed Kelce, he will always say, you are not an instructions guy. That Jason's the one who would read the Legos all the way through and then start. And you were the one that was winging it. Maybe a couple extra pieces at the end, but you had it.
We didn't need those pieces. I think they give you a few extra pieces. That's the thing. That was always like, that was the running joke. It's like, oh, there's more pieces in Travis's like pile. It's like, they look identical.
Clearly they were not needed.
What are we even talking about? Those were extra.
It is the Uncle Trav special, so it's only fair that we do Doom Scroll of the Week, Uncle Trav edition.
Let's doom.
Now, first up, Doom Scroll, I actually already gave my take on how Uncle Trav would respond in this scenario, but now I'm going to go right to the source. Queen Emma, the clip, please. It says, my son calling my sister to see if she would sign a paper with a bad grade.
Really quick. So I got a really bad grade on a test today, and I was wondering if you could sign my mom's signature because she doesn't, I don't want her to see it because, like, I'm really scared that I'm going to get in trouble.
Yep.
Like,
3 letters.
ride my bike over.
Yep.
I'm so happy. All right, thank you.
Didn't even ask what.
Not a single
subject.
question. Nope. No details.
Nothing.
No girl questions.
Nothing.
None. No extra. How quickly would you tell Wyatt, yep, in this situation?
Well, we know I would definitely sign it, but you guys would know I'm signing it.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think I could just be like, all right, so I'm going to let you guys know that she's failing. She's failing, and you guys need to know that.
Sure.
But you didn't hear it from me.
Right.
And if you heard it from me, that's shame on you.
That's fair. Okay. Take it to the grave that you told us.
Yeah.
But you're going to let us in that you did sign a test.
100%.
Okay. That's fair.
Because Wyatt's got to know, and I immediately went to Wyatt. I don't know why. She's just the oldest.
Yep.
But they got to know that they have somebody to come to no matter what.
For sure.
And I'll always be that for them. But at the same time, it's like, sometimes I was the knucklehead that was like just not even asking my parents, just kind of signing it myself. And that didn't end out well. Yeah. So, yeah.
Charles signs off on this.
Scribble, scrabble, scribble, scrabble.
Next up, we got to get to the origins of the naughty and sneaky clip.
Oh, man.
Oh my gosh, she was so young.
I don't wait.
You don't like it? I thought you said you wanted Dad to have pink hair.
Why?
Yeah, but I don't want you to have pink hair.
Why can't I have
All
pink
of
hair?
this.
Because you're naughty and you're sneaky.
Oh, no way.
So little.
She's so
She was
impressive.
so little.
Oh, man.
Oh, no. Okay, so what is your best guess as to where Wyatt heard naughty and sneaky before?
I mean, it has to be you.
A lot of people thought that maybe I was saying it about you. That's where she got that. Like, oh, Uncle Travis naughty and sneaky.
It wasn't. She heard you say that about somebody else, and then
I would think that I had said it about her.
Oh, that makes sense.
So I do want to clear that up. I don't think Uncle Trav's naughty or sneaky.
Yeah.
He's a well-known flanker.
I'm
that's
flanking all day.
Yeah, but that's not naughty and sneaky.
No,
that's very straightforward.
That's just survival.
Right? That's how he's gotten this far in life. That's how he's lived this long.
I'm still offended. That hurt me for like the 1,000th time when she told me, I don't want you to have it. I was like, oh, what did I do?
It's a lighter conversation than Kylie's birth story episodes, but it fits into the same pattern. This is a family that talks about child rearing constantly, whether it's the funny version or the harder version. Taylor Swift's role in that world has grown alongside her relationship with Travis. She's become a recurring presence for the Kelce kids, enough that a New Heights clip of Jason recalling his daughter's confused first reaction to meeting her. Whose kid is that? Jason became one of the show's more replayed family moments.
I don't know. I'll always remember that. Memory. I was just like, I'll always remember meeting you for the first time, Jason.
Do we need to talk about that? That time I did hold on to my beer.
You did.
What was, I guess you brought it up. What was that first impression like? Did you know I was told to be on my best behavior?
I didn't know what you were told, but I did know that one of the first things I saw was like, you say to Kylie, I was just shotgunning beers with the Bills Mafia, and I really want to go through one of the fire tables.
Yep.
I want to jump through it. I want to jump onto the flaming table. And she goes, okay, can we not do that right now?
Yeah, guy.
And since then, I've heard her say that exact thing to your 4-year-old. About like, mommy, I want to throw this pudding on the wall. Wouldn't that be fun? Can we not do it right now?
That's a common phrase for.
And so I meet you. You're exactly as I thought you would be. Kylie is exactly as I thought she would be. Just like the realest, the smartest, the coolest. You're fantastic. Obviously, you know that. And then I swear to God, Jason, you flew through the window at light speed. I've never seen someone so big move so fast.
It's impressive.
It's like, you know, when you see a cricket and it's here? and then it's gone, and it's 16 feet that way. You're like, did it just jump that way? How did it do that?
And he gets more athletic the more
beers. I mean, it's real.
It was wild.
I really should have played in the NFL drunk. I think it would have been better.
You know what? At this point, I would never argue with that. And all of a sudden, like, you're out there in the snow, you're handing me children through the window. Like,
I was trying to. That was
fully
not my best moment.
It was. And like, I think it actually was. And I'm
She's
really
like,
grateful.
Taylor. I was like, you want to see Taylor? I got you. Let's go.
We're going in.
Whose kid is that, Jason?
Do
you know where this kid came from? But yeah, it was. I think it was your best moment, and I think I'm very lucky to have gotten to see it.
How do you feel about Jason telling his kids that cats are poisonous?
It was actually really a great challenge because as soon as I got the kids around the cats, it was my goal to prove to them that they weren't poisonous. And there's no better way to prove that than to just hand them Benjamin, my ragdoll cat, who lets humans hold him like he's a baby. And I mean, like, my favorite thing ever is just like when Benny will come up to me and just go, I find Benjamin. I find him. And she's just like over there, just like laying with him and petting him and holding him. And the cats are so good with kids. They're like they're just like, Meredith is here. I'm like, yep. And you know what? She didn't bite you at all, did she?
No, she didn't.
And if she did bite you, she wouldn't be poisonous. They're like, that's not what our dad said. I'm like, well, I heard you're getting a cat.
Ooh.
I heard this from a very well-placed source.
I will neither confirm nor deny. We'll see if
you're getting like a proper cat. You're getting like a cat that chases mice. What I have are not that.
Yes. I think
they sit around.
There's a chance
there's a happy medium. There's a happy medium.
I've been talked into a barn cat that does not go inside, that will survive off of rodents in the field.
Jesus. Those girls are going to be sneaking that cat into
There's
their beds
no way that
night.
cat.
I will say this is why I lie to my kids, though, I want them to be able to be critical thinkers. They need to realize it's absurd to think this, and you handing them Benjamin and then and then walking them through critical thinking ability. Yeah. Now all of a sudden they won't believe something that every moron tells them on the internet. Right.
Yeah. It was really like, I know it wasn't helpful for you, but it was helpful for me.
My allergies are going to be in severe,
I think you might be. I don't even know if the allergies are a thing, Jason. I think you just.
I mean, I've had an allergy test, Taylor. I've had an allergy test.
Oh, yeah. They tell you everything.
Allegedly. I'd like to see a copy of it.
Fair enough.
It's just, I think that you just like maybe don't like.
I don't. I mean, I think some cats I get down with. I always like Flash growing up, the cat that we had.
What did you think of? What did you think of my three cats? My three perfect.
Well, the only one
angels.
that would go near me was Benjamin.
Yeah, because the other two can sense that you had resting cat hatred face.
That might be it.
It's a small story, but it captures something real. Taylor wasn't just dating into the family. She was becoming part of the kids' everyday world, long before marriage was on the table. As for Taylor and Travis's own plans, most of what's been said publicly is limited but genuine on New Heights. Travis has said having kids is in our future, a comment that picked up attention right around the time Taylor's song With Lit, with its line about wanting a couple kids, was getting reanalyzed by fans looking for hints about their relationship. Jason has talked about that song too, saying Kylie was the one who pushed him to revisit it after the album came out, and that its message about what actually matters in a relationship stuck with him. None of that amounts to an announcement. It's closer to two people who've said, in passing, that a family is something they want eventually, which is different from the more dramatic baby news headlines that tend to follow them around. What ties all of this together is that the Kelces don't really separate football talk from family talk. Ed and Donna Kelce raised two NFL sons and have talked on New Heights about what that actually looked like day to day. Discipline, favoritism jokes, the ordinary chaos of raising boys who'd eventually become very public adults. That same openness carried into the next generation. Kylie turned her own pregnancies and losses into something other parents could relate to. Travis turned Uncle Duty into podcast material. And now Taylor, without ever making a formal statement on the subject, has been folded into that same running family story through nieces who ask about her, songs that get picked apart for hidden meaning, and a husband who said, simply, that kids are something he sees ahead. It's not a dramatic story. It's a family that talks about kids constantly for very ordinary reasons, because they have 4 of them, because Travis babysits them, and because the newest member of the family, Taylor, has quietly become part of that same conversation.